Hey, it's time for another 1 minute story review, and today we're going to be looking at Exile by R.A. Salvatore. The second in the Legend of Drizzt series, Exile expands the world of the Underdark. This is the first time in the series we see Drizzt on his own, able to think for himself. But at this point emotionally, he's really not that much more than a lost child who's well trained in the art of survival and defending himself. He manages, despite the race differences, to befriend some Underdark dwarves who I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of. Having him outside of his homeland like this really shows how good of a person he is at heart. It also gives us a glimpse at the first bit of prejudice, which is going to be a theme throughout the series. I think the way the Underdark itself is characterized in this is really well done. The environment itself feels like the main antagonist for most of the book, being the biggest threat that he faces. Well, aside from the Mind Flayers, but I mean, they live in the Underdark, it counts, right? It sort of shifted genres within fantasy going from Homeland to this. Though still both fantasy books, Homeland is more of a coming-of-age tale, and Exile feels more like a survival book. With, a good bit of magic and sword fights and stuff like that thrown in. The backstory trilogy can be a bit divisive, but I do enjoy this one. It's the next one that's the real problem. Though I don't think it's a necessary read to enjoy the whole series, if you're just getting into it and you have read Homeland, I would definitely read this one too. Exile really sets up the threat of the Underdark in a way that makes it feel better later on.